Welcome back, folks. Hick and I are sitting here. We're talking about how the sun moves across the horizon, and we're making a small wager on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm betting on, but I'm doing it anyways.
How long the sun will be in our Dogtrot breezeway?
Ah,
Blind us. You see the light?
turn your chair in a little bit more. Hey, people. Oh, boy. Well, we've had an exciting day today, and yeah. Let's see if we can move this over a little bit. We're trying to get our camera
Got
angle.
my new shirt on from
Yeah.
the yard sale. Nice country sparkly western shirt.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Yeah, that's better.
Pearl snaps. Well, not really pearl.
Where'd you get
they're
that
snaps. At the yard sale.
Oh.
From Jeffrey.
Yeah, I don't know if he likes his name being mentioned.
What would he know? He's never seen. He doesn't watch our films.
Oh, he doesn't have a TV. He never watches TV. Hey, well, I'm running into a lot of people these days now that aren't watching TV. They're watching YouTube. And we're hoping that we're going to be the ones you watch. Well, some of the time,
Well,
not all the
he's
time.
one
Get a
of
little
them.
tiring. But, anyways, spring is springing, and I'm catching a hay fever. But as you can see in the films, what we did today and cleanup, I don't know, John probably orchestrated more of that. And then Hick came in and did the cleanup on it. And I moved dirt around from dust to dust and picked up some trash. But,
We unburied some things. Moved some things around.
oh, we found some treasures too. And we're yet to find the mysterious amplifier. So we can play the what was that instrument?
The Thurman.
Theremin. The theremin.
We could plug it in my little amp.
Oh,
I think it has a built-in amp.
I don't have a
think-
cord for it
I know we need a cord.
Yeah.
But you said you have a cord.
I've got a
It's
cord.
out there somewhere.
somewhere. It's
Next
up
to
there. Yeah,
the
it's over
other
next to
somewhere.
that somewheres. But somehow, some way, we will find a way to fire that up. As I've had it fired up before, and
If you don't know what a Thurman is, it's a frequency, and you change the frequency with your hand.
frequency.
Frequency,
Yes,
and you change the pitch and the tone, and everything with your hand.
you can
With the
actually
cleanup.
talk with it.
Yeah, kind of
Whoa.
stuff. Yeah.
Whoa!
They're pretty trippy
Oh,
instruments.
I explored some of them. They
They're
had
really
the
old,
world's
too.
largest orchestra of nothing but thermals.
Thurmans.
Thermins. You know, mine happens to be a Moog, but these were Japanese thermins, and the Japanese are always pretty innovative, even though
They're usually stealing someone else's idea, but it's all right.
yeah,
It's all good.
well, the
They're
Thurman
inspired by
actually came from Germany, I believe. I'm not quite sure. I think it was they were testing electronic hair curler, and it was making these noises every time the hairdresser would move her hand or his hand between the metal and the head, because there was actually metal curling things that. Now I almost got one of those things because man, that could make some interesting sounds with all the strings hanging down and all the curlers. Well, that's all electrical, and the sun's playing some funny things on me now.
Must be blocking light.
Yeah, I see.
But yeah, I could see it. Maybe their curls would be the amplification.
Well,
Their hair
it
stands
was
out.
to especially dry. It was the first modern day microwave. And
Come get your hair microwaved.
yeah, but they didn't call it microwave then because we didn't have.
Would you like it
microwave.
microwave curly? Microwave straight.
Yeah, but anyways. So, what's on your agenda for the show, John?
For the Piggly Wiggly show?
Piggly Wiggly show. Let's talk Piggly Wiggly.
Well, you know, like my corn dog idea. But
Well, here's what I'm seeing
I like
is
to do a roasted chicken with vegetables and everything, which I've cooked many times.
okay. But what we need to do is we need to walk through the store and take the camera and just walk down the aisles and look and talk about each product that we happen to like to use there because all the products that are going to be used on the show are basically coming from Piggly Wiggly. And we're hoping to do a series of small minuet shows, not getting too depth into it, enough depth so that when you're cooking, you can be creative too, because cooking is a creation, and this is a master here. He is you can really cook up some good dishes. I like
I'm a
the
master
dishes.
of using condiments, whatever's in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow. You know, that
Yeah, that
put
might
a little,
that
throw a
might
little
work.
tarragon in there.
Now, did you learn that skill from Mom?
Mom was a soul food cooker.
The
She
soul
just
food.
She'd keep it all in a pot and just keep adding to it.
Oh, I
Add
do
another
that
beer
all the
to it
time.
tonight. And,
Yeah, I do that, and then I get tired of it. It'll last for about 2 or 3 days,
you
and
change it up.
yeah, no, and then it starts turning moldy. So I stopped doing that. And then you end up with a bigger pot than you started out with, and
I'm cook the next meal in that little crock pot you found.
oh, oh,
It's like a hibachi crock pot.
oh,
It's this big.
oh, yeah,
I could cook a
that'd
chicken
be
leg
interesting. I don't
in it.
think I
Chicken
don't.
drumstick in it.
You could probably cook a rock Cornish can in it.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe.
No, I don't think
I
so.
remember when we had rock corner shins for Thanksgiving one time.
I
And we
haven't.
drank cold duck.
Uh-huh.
And I went back to school and said, yeah, I had
That
corner
duck was
shins
a
and
bit
cold
quacky,
duck.
though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
corner
but
shins stuffed with wild rice.
everybody thought we were like really rich because we had a bottle of cold duck. I had a lot of cold duck. It did nothing but give me a headache. I don't know. I'm not a cold duck
Mom
fan.
bought me a bottle of cold duck for
Ah,
my
Eight.
my 16th birthday because I wasn't with her. So like my 14th birthday, and that thing sat in the refrigerator for months.
You never
Take a
drank
little
it?
sip out of it, you know.
Well, you can't
Yeah.
let it sit there for a month. It'll
Me and
go
Desmond
flat.
Swanson would go and just take a little swig of that cold duck.
It goes flat.
Actually, when I moved into Mom's house 9 years ago, she had a bottle of some wine kind of stuff that you buy. And I drank, it was like one of those big kind of gallon glass bottles or whatever. I drank a little bit a day, and man, that, gives you a little buzz. Just a
Well, they
little
say that
glass of
wine,
it.
red wine, is good for your heart.
Yeah.
I don't drink any wine. I told Grace you and I split what do you call it? A liter of wine, and she almost freaks. And you're not drinking again, are you? I said, no, I'm not drinking again. I have no interest in drinking again.
Thank God.
What?
Thank you, our Lord Savior.
Whatever it has. That's
I
unexplainable.
can see his praying hands.
Yeah, he might be reaching for something.
He's been praying.
He might be
He
handcuffed
prays over
together
us
like
every
that.
time we sit here and talk.
Yeah.
And he's always listening too. Doesn't have much to say though.
So what we need to do is come up with a list of recipes, and we'd like you guys out there to come up with a list of recipes or a recipe, and we'd like to maybe try it here, and we'll give you credit for it too. But just think of everyday things that you buy at the grocery store, but we're buying at the Piggly Wiggly. And we encourage you all to come to the Piggly Wiggly because it's a friendly place to shop. And you might even see us there.
Yeah, I was talking to some people in Ocean Springs, and they were like, "I didn't know Piggly Wiggly was real." So there used to be one in Ocean Springs, and Winn-Dixie used to be Piggly Wiggly. But yeah, there's still a franchise of them out there.
Oh, there's 435 of them.
435.
Yeah.
We should go do a Piggly Wiggly tour.
A Piggly Wiggly tour.
With a stock of wood on the back
Yeah.
of the truck.
Yeah, that's just what I want to do is a Piggly Wiggly tour.
I think they're up in
not.
Virginia too, is what my friend was telling me.
Oh,
So
they're
had
all
them.
over. They're out of up north somewhere.
Probably all East Coast though. Or east somewhere, not the coast.
I don't know. I don't know. We can look on. We'll have to Google that.
PigglyWiggly.com.
PigglyWiggly.com. They actually sell T-shirts too,
Yeah.
and umbrellas and coffee mugs, stuff like that. Uh, but this is just I only shop at Piggly Wiggly because, well, it's the only store in town. But I've shopped there because the people. The people
Yeah.
are friendly,
Oh yeah.
and we like friendly places. And he shops. I almost feel like he's my personal shopper because he'll go out and personally get what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
One time I got a dozen farm raised chickens. I kept them in a separate freezer, and so when I wanted one, I'd just pull one out. And
That'd be nice.
yeah, yeah, it was real nice. So you feel like you have your own private grocer. The butchers there are fantastic. They'll cut your meat for you. In fact, you'll meet one of the butchers very soon here. Alex is one of the butchers, and also is an up and coming music producer,
From
but
Chicago.
from Chicago. And you'll be meeting him in some of the up and coming shows that we might team together and work. I don't know. You gotta. I really want you to have a sit down with him because I don't know what he's talking about. It sounds pretty good to me, but
I mean, no, I don't totally know, but I know what old sound studios, new modern sound studios he's talking about. You can just set them up anywhere, and that's how you set up where the sound is and all. But you go,
yeah,
basically, you're running everything on your computer, your laptop.
yeah,
You mix everything,
yeah.
put your little
That's what he.
accents, and
That's what he does. In fact, he brought my screen in. I said, "Well, why in the world did you bring a screen here?" And he said, "I thought you said you wanted me to hook up one of the screens." And so he brought a screen. I said, "No, I want you to hook up that 55-inch screen that I got sitting over there." And come to find out, it's just basically a plug system I need. Uh,
yeah. We got another one sitting out in the breezeway. Brand in the box, 55.
yep, two 55s, but they're not smart TVs. They're just more like a regular TV,
Yeah.
but you can
Go
weave
off your
them
other
in
smart TV. Yeah.
and go off your
Yeah.
smart TV.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to use two. The one in the box will probably save for Christmas time or something. We'll plug it in someplace else,
Yeah.
or turn around and sell
And we
it.
pull out the big screen, a pull down screen that we can hang up here.
Yep, I've been tempted to put it right up here on that beam, the beam there, not that pole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I was going to put it up here on this pole going this way, and then the projector would come out from the new area that we're remodeling right now, and you could sit here like you were in a drive-in.
Yeah. I think they got projectors too that you could set behind the screen now.
Now the other
Project it
thing
onto the
was
screen.
the
You're
other
sitting in front and the projector's over there, which is kind of cool. You don't have any lights going across you at all. It's just like this.
oh, you
useless
mean back
projection.
projector? Yeah,
Back light.
Uh,
Back of it.
that's a little different
And then we
scenario.
get
The
some
screen I
shadow
got,
puppets back there.
huh?
Shadow puppets and shadow dancers, doing all kinds of stuff.
Well, I always like doing that. That's kind of fun.
Indonesian.
You know, yeah. Oh, you know who's got some really cool Indonesian type stick puppets?
Oh, Alan. No. You told me.
Rick.
Rick.
Rick, yeah.
Oh, I used to collect those out west. Well, first they start off with these little paper cutouts, and they would just flash them up there. But they did that behind the screen, and they would use a fire,
Well, these are all
and it was a shadow
three-dimensional.
from the fire onto the
Uh-huh.
screen, and the people would sit on the other side of the screen.
What channel was that on?
Well, watch the videos Ring of Fire, the Blair
Huh.
brothers from England,
Huh.
where they go and explore Indonesia. But yeah, it was a whole setting up a fire. The puppeteers would be in front of the fire. The screen would be there, and the audience would be on the other side of the screen,
Uh-huh.
flashing all these things, and it made all these different effects from the flicker of the fire.
Uh-huh.
Instead of just like light, from a light bulb, or whatever, but the fire flickering.
The
You know.
fireflies flicker
Yeah.
at night. Did you know that? And did you know the mate to the fireflies is a vampire? Yeah, I learned that on Ted. Oh, I like to watch Ted a lot.
I haven't watched any more Ted yet.
I haven't watched it. That's what this pole here. So that's a Ted pole. Pole there that I could stick that little mini thing on there.
Mm-hmm.
Al and I used to sit here and watch some Ted. Pick out 3 or 4 of them and watch
I
that.
watched on this thing one time with a little pad, but I had to be up too close to it.
Yeah, well, I told you can move that thing over.
Yeah.
It's not a
You need a
problem.
little extension.
Huh?
A little extension.
Well, why when you can just move the thing over and put it over here?
Because it's set there so well.
It's not, well, it can go back there easily enough. Anyways, we're talking technical stuff about our high-tech theater here and out in the woods. This is a porch theater.
This is kind of like Brazil. We're kind of like a woodsy Brazil. High tech, low tech, mixed.
I
use,
wouldn't say Brazil because I don't know a thing about Brazil.
No, the movie Brazil. You know,
Oh.
with Robert De Niro.
Oh, Brazil,
Oh, it's old
Brazil.
high-tech, yeah,
Yes,
movie.
I've got that CD. I've got it here
It's there in the
somewhere.
ivy somewhere.
No, it's
Not
either over here or it's over there.
Yeah.
But I got it because
Very good.
Grace bought it for a present for me. And guess what else I've got too? I got Monty Python and the Holy Grail,
Oh, I love
folks. Oh.
Say what you want. Our cavalry is coming.
Yeah.
We have many men to take you down. Oh,
What did the French say?
I wish I could think. Of
I'll
some
poop
less.
in your face.
Yeah,
Yes, I'll poop in your face.
I just saw that line. Someone just flashed it on Facebook or whatever. I
Oh,
watched a little
really?
Short version of that. They were mixing it with Game of Thrones or whatever,
You imagine a rap
Movie.
song,
and they were
and they
They're
said,
matching
"I'll
Game of
poop in your
Thrones
face.
with,
I'll poop in your
with
face. I'll
Monty
poop in your
Python.
face. I'll poop in your face."
Yeah. And all these big knights in the Game of Thrones or whatever, and here's my
I love
on the scene
that.
of
Now
the
that's
castle. He's
that's
yelling
one
down,
show
Oh,
I
I s-
got hooked on is Game of Thrones. Oh, shame,
Oh.
shame. I'd like to do shame to a few people.
I haven't-
Speaking
I
about
think maybe I've seen
the
one.
other thing I wanted to bring up another thing about how disgusting it was when you went into the bayou and you just saw all this trash floating around.
Tons of trash. You could build a castle with it. Wood, beams, styrofoam, bottles, liquor bottles, water bottles, deodorants. I found lots of stick deodorant things. It's like, who has a stick deodorant there? I don't know. But who knows
Who
where
even
this trash
uses
is coming
stick
from?
deodorant?
Yeah.
I haven't used a deodorant in years.
Yeah, I can tell. No, actually, he never smells. You know.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I keep calm and cool. And when I get too
Springs
hot,
fairy dust on top of them.
I
you know.
just stop.
Yeah.
And I do something else. Or just walk away. Walk away.
Walk away.
Yeah, walk away. We have that song. Walk away, Renee. Don't you come back here anymore. I don't remember the words to it.
Get. Wait.
Who was
that's
it by,
Get
the
back,
Beach
Jack.
Boys?
Don't you come back. No more. No more. No more. No
Yeah,
more.
but there was a one, don't walk away, Renee.
No.
By the
Another
Bee
one, I'm
Gees,
sure.
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, by the
We'll have to
Bee Gees.
tune up on it. And you know what we got that I hadn't hooked up, and I've never hooked it up, is karaoke, dual karaoke.
Oh.
I
See,
got
I've
the
never
whole-
done that. I don't know. I've always been. I like to go watch people do karaoke, but I've never gotten up there.
Yeah, but
and
we'll
done
do a
myself.
karaoke dog
Because I don't know
trot.
these. You know. I know,
Karaoke dog trot
I
style.
know some Carpenter songs all by heart.
Oh, which
and-
ones do you know?
Why do birds suddenly
They
appear?
appear. I don't.
every
Well, because they're
time.
hungry usually. Go ahead, keep singing.
You are near.
Oh, they don't.
And
come
I think
that
I
near
know
me.
those because Mom gave me that
Hummingbirds,
little
though.
organ, and I had that little songbook. I played the organ.
Oh, that's how your whole musical talent started. Mom,
Born free,
Mom.
free as a wind blows. You know, the little air organ, you know. Oh, it looks like someone's calling me from Key West right now. But,
Oh, my.
Yeah, I'll talk to them later. you know.
well, pick up that phone and say hi.
No.
Okay.
He's already hung
They
up.
could be on semi-live, Dogtrot life.
They're probably out on a boat, 2 miles offshore in the
Yeah.
morning.
And they don't want to scare the fish.
Yeah. No. It's hard to scare a fish there. Lots of fish there.
Lots of fish.
I'm looking
No
forward to
Charlie
seeing-
of the Sea, though, right?
No what?
Charlie tuna.
Tunas, yeah, you go out deep sea, you can get tunas.
Yeah.
And get mais,
They're
which are
big.
the dolphin fish.
Those big
We've
tunas.
caught some of those.
Some of those things weigh 400 and 500
Yeah, I've never
pounds.
caught anything like that. I've never been the champion.
And they take them here when they pick them up because I watched that tuna show, Tuna Hunt, I think, or
Oh, I know.
this.
The girl, the big tuna guy from, what's it called? That show is a reality show, and his little sister lives in Key West. His
Yeah.
parents have a house down there,
Huh.
but I'm friends with her. Big
Well, now
big
these
tuna.
are all way up north.
Yeah, this is their show. Their boat is up in outside of Boston or somewhere.
Yeah, and they go out,
Yeah.
and then when the tuna comes in, it is plugged and flash frozen, and it's shipped all the way to Japan.
They even catch tunas down in Mississippi. One of the most expensive tunas went for like I don't know, close to hundreds of thousands of dollars for a fish, because the tuna is such high grade, and it's a big tuna.
Well, I do a story on tuna and tuna oil. That the other aliens that I've run into have a bad need for tuna oil, and that's why they're going to take over the world, because we've polluted the ocean and are killing off the tuna, and they need that tuna oil for their lights. And they've come down and they've integrated into exact things like, no, not like that, avatars. And they're moving in. They're called the blenders, so you should keep an eye open
blenders,
for that.
oh,
I
wow.
filmed this almost 8 years ago, and it's still very popular. Maybe I should put it on for you sometime.
Oh, the alien that landed in your yard. It's out there.
Huh?
The alien that landed in your yard.
No, that's the original R2D2.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking about. We should put that drill press. We should have an alien yard. All these alien.
No, I don't want to put them too
structures.
close together. I just scatter
They
them
might
around.
communicate.
Yeah, because they might come back alive again.
Yeah, we need to put some little solar LEDs or something on these things, so then
Well, I
they
did.
light up.
I did have
Out
the
there.
solar stuff going down.
Well, you got it all over the place. Little solar lights.
Yeah, I got piles up here
And
having
there's
used.
out by the trailer. There's all these solar lights stuck in the wooden barrel.
Yeah,
Garden lights.
yeah, and I put a couple of strings so that they could land. They could see the solar lights, and Wilson, who at some point you'll meet him. He's the master general of Dogtrot. He handles all the outside work here. He's the engineer, estate engineer, you could say, but
Yeah.
he ran over them with a lawnmower.
Yeah. It was over. It's like
Yeah.
no more.
I just
solar
saw a
for
couple
those
of lights go flicker. Used to sit on the chair out here by the drill press now, and I think they flickered out finally.
I just plugged in Christmas lights in the Airstream. All those Christmas lights we got the other day, that star.
Yeah.
I threw that away. It didn't work. It's just plastic, so. Oh, we could keep that star and shape something around or whatever, but we
Yeah.
got so much stuff. But found some lights at work, and I put
I don't
them on
like
the trailer.
I don't like
but
plastic
you
stuff
know.
very much.
Here's Wolf business.
Well, folks,
Wolfie.
holy smokes, we've gone on for almost 30 minutes now. Well,
Blah, blah, blah.
that's what the show is about. This is the chat with Jeff and Hick at the Dogtrot. Life at the Dogtrot as it is. Such as it is. Such
As it
as
was and as it will be.
And we'll find that stuff somewheres.
Yeah.
I know we will. But we will be right back to you soon.
Soon.